very much. That was another new suite of music, Untitled so far. But this next piece is one that began this dedication to the Beatles by some 10 years ago, and I wound up recording the record acoustically at Abbey Road. I was in Europe at the time, and my band were all European musicians, and on days off they would go home. So I had these days off, and I said, okay, I'm going to find a studio. And I settled on the best studio, right in the same spot that the Beatles recorded. And it was like a 5-year-old going to Disney World every day that I was there. So I initially had one day turned into 3 days, so I got 3 pieces I was really knocked out with. And then decided to finish the record in New York, because the cost of London was out of sight, and it was fully booked anyway. So I go to this probably the best studio in New York City, and couldn't match the sound. Like the sonic level of Abbey Road was so much better, far superior. So decided to go back to London, but before I went back, I was going to take the time to arrange the rest of the pieces, like Penny Lane and Michelle and the Walrus. Really trying to figure out a way to do it acoustically, solo. And I wanted to get away from home, and I wanted to just seclude myself in some rented house somewhere. So I had this dream of going out to the end of Long Island, to the Hamptons. Never been to the Hamptons. I always wanted to go, so I said, you know what, I'm going to do it this time. So I looked in the papers right before Labor Day, found this house at the bottom of the page. It was a small house, no big deal. Called the guy up, and he goes, you know, I normally don't rent my house, but you sound like a nice guy. I said, yeah. He says, but you got to be real cool, because your next door neighbor's kind of a big shot in the entertainment business. And I said, oh, no, I'll be real cool, don't worry. You know. So he goes, well, look, I'll call you back, just to confirm. So he calls me back. He goes, you got the house for 5 days. I said, oh, fantastic. I said, hey, who the hell's next door? Is Paul McCartney. What was the chance of that? So I've been playing the lottery like every freaking week since then. I never know. So I put in my GPS, I go out there, and he's there. He was right in his driveway with his wife and some friends, saying goodbye, whatever. I pull in, I said, oh my God, this is surreal. So I spent the next 5 days watching him pull in and out of his driveway, his brand new Rolls Royce. And very friendly, I went up to him a couple of times. I didn't tell him who I was. I wasn't going to tell him who I was. He was just really nice to me. I figured if he doesn't know who I am, I'd be really embarrassed, so I'm not going to tell him at all. Next year, I rent the house again. Same time, end of August, he's always there. I get the house again. Now he thinks I'm stalking him, so it's another problem. But my wife, who was then my fiance, she said to me, you know, you gotta write him a note, tell him what he meant to you growing up, and put it in the CD and take it next door. I said, I'll write the note, but I'm not gonna take it next door now. So I wrote the note. Rolls Royce pulls in the driveway. She runs over there, and I'm looking at her running over there with the CD. I'm going, I want to marry that girl. And he got the CD, and he loved it. No, I don't know. He we never moved further than that. Oh, God, I wish that were true. Now, anyway, there's thousands of people that have done his material, right? You know, but I don't think they've done it like I've done it. And I think that if he ever got the opportunity, he'd really dig it. So anyway, we did meet again, and he was a really friendly guy and the whole 9 yards. So anyway, I'm going to do a song. This is from one of those tribute Beatle records that I've done. Something you'll know. And also, of course, I've changed it drastically, you know. But you'll recognize the main melody.